Sorry about that. That was that was the Bo Nix and the Broncos just sweeping the NFC East. It's light work out here. It's the Miles High Club. It's your boy Money Miles. Number one in your hearts. The Broncos number one in your division. Let's get into it. It's the NFL picks week 14. But before we get into it, we got to pay the bills. You know we got to do it. We got the Game Face Grooming Body Wash today. If you haven't got any, please right now stop the video. Go to GameFaceGrooming.com. Go get you some product. It's on discount for Christmas. Get yourself some, huh? Go get yourself some. First game of the week, we got Cowboys versus Lions. This game is going to be a good one. Honestly, a lot of people are saying whoever wins this game is probably going to go to the playoffs at probably the 7th seed, maybe 6th seed. I honestly don't know if that's true or not, because I do think that both of these teams can afford one loss, because for some reason, I don't know. I don't really believe in the Bears, and I think the Bears can fall off in the last 5 weeks. That's just me. So I personally, I got the Cowboys beating the Lions here. I just like the way the Cowboys are playing. They're hot. They won 3 straight. They beat the last 2 Super Bowl teams. So, like, I'm a big fan of it. I mean, obviously the Broncos did the same thing this year, just saying. But we'll get to the Broncos when we get there. But Cowboys beating the Lions. The Lions might not have Amon-Ra, so I don't know if they're going to put enough points up, because Cowboys they're balling. They're balling. So, Cowboys getting the dub here. We got Seahawks going to Atlanta. Man, I really had high hopes for Atlanta this year. They have let me down again. Their skill positions are just insane. It's just, I don't understand why they're so bad. Like, I think they only won 4 or 5 games this year, and it's like, what's going on? Like, Michael Penix, he got hurt. Captain Kurt, I mean, I like you, brother. I mean, but he might be too old. You know, it's just, you spend $180 million on a quarterback, and you draft someone 8th overall. Now you're in a quarterback carousel again. You know, like, now you have to go find a quarterback, because, like, nothing against Michael Penix. I just don't think he's going to be healthy enough to be your starting quarterback. So I got the Seahawks getting a W here. Nothing against you Falcons, but it's disappointing there for you guys. Got the Titans versus the Browns. Personally, for a financial gain, I really need the Titans to win this one, but I do think the Browns are going to win. The defense is just too good. I mean, Myles Garrett might break the record this game, so I think he needs 4 sacks. I think he needs 3.5 sacks to tie, 4 sacks to get the W, because I think he's at 19. It's 22.5. So yeah, so I really think it's definitely possible right here. If not, probably 2. I mean, at least 2 sacks here against Cam Ward. Because Cam Ward holds on to the ball a little bit too long. So if you want to stop him, run the ball, Titans, run the ball. That's the only way you slow him down. I hate to say it, but yeah, it's gonna be a rough game for you guys. And it's in Cleveland, so it's like, I got the Browns beating the Titans here. We got Bears versus Packers. This is a game where I think the division is going to be decided. So I think they play again in 2 weeks, I think, after this one, in week 16. But I really think the Packers get the win here because it's in Lambeau, and the Bears just don't look that good to me. Obviously, everyone hates on the Broncos, you know, we're 10-2, fake 10-2, fraudulent, blah, blah, blah. Why are the Bears not fraudulent? Like, what has Caleb Williams and the Bears offense showed you guys that are like, oh my God, he's so good? No, he just came in with a lot of hype coming into the NFL. So now you guys are like, oh my God, he throws one good throw. It's like, but you see Bo Nix against Commanders? He's on the ground. Remember last year, Joe Burrow did the same thing, and y'all were like, oh yeah, come on, bro, stop that. You know what I mean? So I got the Packers beating the Bears. So that's going to be an easy dub for them. I really think so. Josh Jacobs going to run all over them. I got Commanders going into the Vikings. This game is interesting, because I think J.J. McCarthy's coming back. I don't know if Jaden Daniels coming back. I have not actually looked at the report, but I really do think no matter what, I think the Vikings defense is just going to play better this week. They played decent against the Seahawks. I think they have like 4 sacks and a forced fumble. So their defense is really good. I just think Jay Jett is just going to do something crazy this week, because I don't think the Commanders defense is going to be able to stop them. So I got the Vikings getting the W here against the Commanders. Dolphins going into New York. Can Tua win in the cold? I think it's going to be only 40 degrees. I think his record under 4 degrees is really bad. I mean, under 50 degrees is really bad. And this one's going to be the high of 40 degrees. So, like, I can't believe in the Dolphins in the cold until I see it. So, I got the Jets winning, and that'd be 2 in a row for the Jets, which is just crazy W's for them. Shout out Brandon. Shout out you guys. Brandon, you guys get another W here. That'd be huge. So, you guys might be 4-9. You mess up your chances to get a better pick, but I think you get the win here against the Dolphins. We got the Saints going into the Bucks. This game, I think it's going to get ugly pretty early. I would say probably up by 2 touchdowns by the second quarter, and it just put the foot down on the pedal, and we got a 20-point game here. I just don't think the Saints going to put any points up, and Mike Evans started to practice again. I don't think he's playing, but Mike Evans started to practice, so that just brings a little bit of joy back to the Bucks offense. So I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks beating the Saints, and it's going to be convincing. It's going to be very convincing. A win. We got the Colts going into Jacksonville. I think we are watching the demise of the Colts, the downfall of the Colts, and the ascendant of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I had the Jaguars winning the division this year, actually, in my picks, and at the moment it's looking okay. The Jacoby Myers pickup for the Jacksonville Jaguars has been huge, actually. So I want to believe in the Colts, but the Jacksonville Jaguars actually hasn't let any team have over 70 yards this year. Rushing, sorry. And the Colts, if Jonathan Taylor gets over 90 yards rushing, they're 6-0. I'm leaning towards the Jaguars defense playing well today because I just don't think they believe in Daniel Jones having to run. So that's really lacking what Jonathan Taylor can do because you're giving it to him. You're not scared of Daniel Jones pulling it because a man's fibula broke, or I think it's tibia or fibula, whatever. It's broke or fractured, I should say. So I got the Jacksonville Jaguars getting a W here. Steelers versus Ravens. Huge rivalry. I wish I was going to be able to go to the game, but I'm actually doing something a little bit better. I'm going to be in Deep Creek with my wife's family. We're going to have a lot of fun here. They are Steelers fans. They're from Pittsburgh. Because it's in Baltimore, guys, don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm picking the Ravens. And I don't even think this game's going to really matter. I think the game of the year, last week of the year, week 18, Steelers versus Ravens, it's going to decide who wins the division. So this game will matter a little bit, but I think the game at the end of the year is going to matter way more. So I got the Ravens beating the Steelers, so don't shoot me. I want you guys to give me good gifts this weekend. So if you're watching for the weekend, we're going to do fireball shots all weekend. It'll be a lot of fun. Then we got the Bengals versus the Bills. This game, it can be very interesting because are the Bills going to show up? Like, because it's been a roller coaster this year with Josh Allen's play and the Bills itself. Like, I do think the Bengals defense played a little bit better against the Ravens, but I don't know if the Ravens are. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens offense, but it's weird. I do think they turn around this week. I think Lamar Jackson is going to be in healthier, so I don't believe in the Bengals defense that much. So I got the Bills because Josh Allen is just going to run, and the way they ran against who they play last week, the Steelers. The Bills played the Steelers. I mean, they were insane. I think they were 250 yards rushing. That was insane. I mean, you might as well put a Bills anytime. I mean, James Cook and Josh Allen anytime touchdown score in. It's going to be a lock. That's going to be easy dubs. So I got the Bills beating the Bengals here. We got Rams going into Arizona, playing the Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett. I don't know if Marvin Harris will come back. You know, I think he's a really big part of that offense that I think that they need. I mean, I think he played a little bit last week, but like he seemed hurt. He didn't seem like himself. Like I think once he gets a little bit more healthy, I think they'll be better. But the Rams not losing 2 in a row. They're not. It's just not happening. So I got the Rams beating the Cardinals, and I think Matt Stafford might throw for 4 or 5 touchdowns. Might get ugly because I think it's going to be a lot of offense. I think the Cardinals offense can put up points, but I just don't. I think Marvin Harrison needs to be a little bit more healthier. Even though he has not, people are probably saying he doesn't have that great of a year, but he's a decent player, and he brings a lot of attention to off of other people. So I got the Rams beating the Cardinals. And then we got the Texans versus the Chiefs. Probably the hottest team in the NFL right now, and everyone says the best defense in the NFL, but I'm just saying the Broncos are a little bit better than that. But let's not get too crazy. And then the Chiefs just won. Patrick Mahomes probably best game of the year and lost. So it's like, what can the Chiefs do that I think they're gonna get a W here? I don't think they can. The Texans got 8 sacks against the Bills, and now the Chiefs. We had 3 tackles. I think we're on second string tackle on the left side, third string tackle on the right side. I'm pretty sure that's the math. Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson. Patty, brother, run, run. Tell them, hey, sub me out, coach. Andy Reid, get me out of here, because they're coming, and it's because Derek Stingley and the boys are gonna lock up Rasheed. It might get it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I was gonna say something crazy. I'm not gonna say it. I think the Texans gonna beat the Chiefs. That's all I have to say about that. Eagles versus Chargers. I don't know if Justin Herbert's gonna play. He usually does play through some injuries. I just don't think it's smart for them to play him. I think their O-line is just terrible. I mean, same thing with the Chiefs. It might get ugly because these Eagles D-line is going to get after Justin Herbert. So I got the Eagles winning here. I don't like to say Eagles word. Such a bad word in my household. So Eagles beating the Chargers, and it could get ugly depending on Justin Herbert plays or not. And then you got your boys going into Las Vegas. Bo Nix 10-2, about to be 11-2, huh? 10 straight. Can you believe it? I could. This year has been great. Everybody's saying, oh, well, the Broncos, they've won so many games by 3 points or fewer. So, we're winning. I mean, how many wins does your team have? I mean, other than the Patriots, no other team has more wins than us. So I'm okay with it. I think we're gonna probably get the second or first seed. I don't want to play the Bills going in. I hope the Bills keep winning, so they get up. I don't want to play them first round. I'd rather play them second round. So personally, now we're playing for seeding wise. So that's what your team's not doing. That's the funny thing about it, because you're talking about us losing games, winning games by fewer points, but we're playing for seeding, not playing for playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We're already there. We're already in the playoffs. So you guys are playing to get into the playoffs. We're here. We're live. We're locked in. We're here. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about it. So we're gonna get a W here against the Raiders. It's gonna be easy dubs. I mean, I know the last one against the Raiders looked terrible, but I think we just stuck at primetime games. So it's gonna be a 4:05 game. No one's really gonna be watching. Obviously, I'm gonna be watching, and it's probably gonna be a blowout. Geno Smith probably gonna throw a pick 6. Might have to put that in anytime touchdown score for the defense. But hey, guys, I love you. Miller Lattes. Have a good one. See you next time.